knowledge being spread. It's like warm butter across the bread. Smooth, I know you like that. Flow with the grain and don't fight that. You want righteous love, you found the right match. With Marty McFly, they on the right track. Yeah, gotta dig the dirt to plant the seed. Spread roots till you sprout like a tree. Doni Jones, she the one you wanna see. Doni Jones Live, this is where you wanna be. It's Doni Jones Live, Doni Jones Live. It's Doni Jones Live, Doni Jones Live.
Welcome to Doni Jones Live. I am Donnie the Tree Lady.
And I am that guy, Marty McFly, for the day. Yeah.
You are Marty McFly for the day.
Just for right now, that Marty.
But I think you're Marty McFly every day, aren't you? Well, no, because you're Pastor Marty.
Yep.
And then you're Marty the husband, Marty the friend,
Yeah.
and then you're Marty McFly, right?
Sometimes.
And Marty the pillar of community, making a difference in the world.
No, I ain't gonna even lie like that. Sometimes I'm just Marty. You know, ain't no title, ain't no pastor. Really, don't even say husband. I'm just Marty.
You're just
Sometimes
Marty.
just me, you know.
Okay, well, Marty, tell
Yes.
us, how's your week been so far, man?
My week has actually been pretty okay. You know,
Okay.
not a whole lot to write home about, but I'm curious about something that happened to me that I'm wondering. Well, I'm not going to say happened to me.
Right.
Okay.
It was somebody you know.
Somebody that I
you
know. Yeah,
exactly.
somebody
Okay.
that I know.
Got
met
it.
somebody, this guy at a gas station, and they were selling drones, you know, and different whole bunch of
yeah.
electronic stuff and everything.
Yeah, somebody you know got it.
Yeah, somebody that I knew, you know, saw the guy, and he ended up purchasing something from there.
Right.
And later on, you know, he watched the news and found out that some people had just robbed Best Buy not too long ago. And
are you serious?
This is true. The guy went into, it was two guys. One of them went in the back of Best Buy and shot like 2 or 3 times as a diversion. And
Oh my
another person
gosh.
went and started grabbing all the stuff, and they just all, you know, ran out with it. Now,
Get
they
outta here.
eventually caught the people.
Okay.
But my friend is wondering if that drone that he just bought from that guy at the gas station out the back of the truck,
Right.
if it's hot or not.
Well, you
and
know,
I don't know. I
it's
ain't
so
got nothing to do
weird.
with that, though,
It's
but
so
I'm just
weird
curious.
because I had a friend
Uh-huh.
once. This is a long time ago.
Okay.
Whew, long time ago, that has said that he had bought something. Let's just say it was a camera or a drone or whatever.
Yeah.
I get confused on all those technical things. Had bought something like that from somebody at the gas station or off the street or whatever. And my statement was, if it didn't have a receipt and they didn't have a bill of lading from how they got it, I personally would not buy it. And the reason for me not buying it is because I have a small business.
Right.
And I really support small businesses. And I believe in small business, big business, entrepreneurship, whatever, capitalism,
Oh, yeah.
all that stuff. You know how I am on that.
Uh-huh.
And I truly believe that what goes around comes around. So if I buy stolen equipment from somebody.
Not saying that you know that it's stolen.
No, but I put it like this, perfect example.
Uh-huh.
Well, to finish my story with my friend, I told them I would not have bought it because it's because most of the time in a situation like that, the stuff is hot. And meaning, for those of y'all that don't know what I mean when I say hot.
No, I think they know what
they know
that
what it means.
means. Majority of people know what that means.
Okay, well, for those that don't know, it means stolen. So, my thing is this. What goes around comes around.
Uh-huh.
And I believe in karma. And I think you give yourself bad karma when you buy stolen equipment, even if you don't know it's stolen, because there's a part of your brain that in my opinion, that when somebody comes up to you and they got a big screen TV and they go sell it to you for $300, there has to be a part of your brain that goes, I don't know about that, dude. Where'd you get it? For example, I had another friend of mine that was selling some merchandise.
Uh-huh.
And I was in need of the type of merchandise that he was selling. I don't want to be specific because I don't want to put
Right.
this guy's business out in the street. I was in need of the type of merchandise this guy was selling. And I was like, oh, wow, how did you get such a good deal on it? Because me being stupid, I'm sitting there going, how does he get this such a good price? How is he selling it to me at such a good price? And so he's like, oh, don't worry about it, Donnie. I got you. I was like, yeah, but I mean, how is it this price at the store? But how is it you have a garage full of this stuff?
See, you asking too many.
And so finally
too
he's
many
like, hey.
questions. Yeah.
That's what he
Right,
said.
you're asking too many
That's-
questions.
Oh my God.
You really
That's
asking
exactly
really
what
too
it
many
is.
questions. I'm saying that ain't the business. I'm saying you don't go to Walmart and say, how did you get this stuff? Or if you ever go to a pawn
No.
shop, you know, you just.
But guess what? That's what people do. People buy stuff from people steal from other people and sell it at the pawn shop.
Yep.
And so, but here's the thing, though. because the pawn shop is supposed to, quote marks, supposed to run the serial numbers on stuff.
Uh-huh.
And I would assume sometimes they don't, which is why you're saying this. But for the most part, I bought my very first chainsaw from a pawn shop.
Uh-huh.
You know, knowing that they run a serial number, so I felt comfortable with it because if it's stolen, it would show up in the system.
All of the things at a pawn shop isn't stolen. You know,
right? That's what I'm saying. That's why I went
you buy,
to the pawn
you get
shop.
tired of it. You know, but
Right.
sometimes you can get hookups on the street when people are like, "Hey, I got 3 extra pair of headphones." You know, and I'm selling 2 of them because I ended up buying too many.
That's different.
Well,
If it's
no,
your
no, no,
boy,
no, because they know everybody ain't your boy. I'm saying that has product that for sale, you know, and you, even if you like the Sweet Auburn Festival,
Right.
where all of these merchants are out there and they're selling different stuff.
they're merchants, right?
Well, you have street merchants. I'm saying sometimes you even see people on the street or at a gas station in my area. They might come up and say, "Well," because I don't know if you ever had somebody come up and say they have meat that they're selling out of the truck.
Right.
You
Well,
know.
yeah, I've seen people do the meat thing out of the truck, but at the
Yeah.
same token, I've also, I don't know, I just think there's a certain level of common sense that goes. How do you get coffee and I didn't? But anyway, y'all. I'm just keep talking. So I just feel like there's a certain level of common sense that you got to have in situations like that. For example, I was actually out with my girls, and I was meeting some of my guys at a gas station to get them some more fuel in one of our trucks. And so this guy walks up to us, and he's got these FedEx boxes. And actually, this turned out to be a fraudulent thing. He said he was selling MacBooks for $200. And I was like, oh, well, you know, I want to support this man enterprise or whatever. You know, and I was like, and then part of me was like, nah, this don't feel right. Like I went to support him. I was like, nah, it don't feel right. Well, one of my guys was like, shoot, I can get a computer, $200. I do.
Uh-huh.
He gave me the $200. The guy gave him the box, the FedEx box, with the MacBook in it because
Right.
he said they were straight off the truck. Drives off. My guy opens the box. It was a piece of wood with a cord.
Oh yeah,
wrapped in it.
you're gonna get.
And I'm like, that's so jacked.
Out there,
That's jacked up.
certain people out there, they're in the mindset of getting over
Right.
and tricking you. Okay, yeah, those. Then you got to do your due diligence.
You got to do.
Then open it up and cut
asking
it on.
questions is your due diligence.
Certain questions, but asking them like, well, where you get this from, and why you just selling it so cheap. You know, what I'm saying certain things is kind of like.
I'm not okay, Marty. You know.
Do you think?
You know.
Okay, well, yeah, I know, but I'm
You
saying,
know.
think about this.
What?
If I stole this, do you think I'm gonna tell you the truth anyway?
Oh yeah, that's true.
You go, where you get this at? I ain't gonna say I got this from little Ricky's house last week.
All I'm saying,
You know,
is that I don't want
really.
to. I don't want to put no street vendors out of jail. Out of business. And I think everybody should have their little side hustle or whatever.
Right.
But it's got to be legit. It's got to be legal. You cannot be stealing from Best Buy and then selling the stuff on the street. That's all I'm saying.
I'm saying this.
What's that?
Don't get caught.
And I'm sitting here looking at you with a black shirt on, with a
Yep.
cross on hanging from your neck,
And I'm
Pastor
saying,
Marty.
don't get caught.
And I'm saying, don't do it.
I know,
Okay,
I know.
so
You said, but
anywho.
see, some people, that's their livelihood of trying to, they
I don't
got
want
to
to
do
hear
what they got to
that.
do.
But no.
Now, I'm not. Now,
No, let me
understand
tell
this,
you
I'm
why.
not saying I'm not condoning stealing from people.
Right.
Now that I don't.
Right.
But at the same time, if you need to get a hookup, you try to get a hookup. I'm saying you can blink your eyes, but I'm saying think about
I'm going to
this.
blink my eyes 50 times.
When somebody-
55 times, actually.
uh-huh.
Let me
So,
tell you why.
why?
Because I'm tired of seeing our young men locked up for
Uh-huh.
petty crimes.
Yeah.
Okay, now you can have other people get out and do that same exact crime and be out on probation.
Oh, so they got caught.
And
Yeah.
they got caught, but
Right.
then they don't get the same time that we do. If you know if you know that the deck is stacked against you, don't do something stupid.
Okay. Wait.
to-
You're
to
going a
get-
whole different area.
I know, but what I'm saying is that I don't want little Ricky, as you call him,
Uh-huh.
which is just an imaginary person, to get caught selling stolen equipment, even though that's his hustle. It's still a crime. And I'm saying use that same intelligence. Are you
So-
familiar with Gary Vaynerchuk?
No.
Okay, he's one of these motivational speakers that I really, he's actually, he don't even like the term motivational speaker. He's a businessman. And he's like, you can use that same skill set that you use to sell drugs, to sell legal stuff and make a good living. Buy a few things from the dollar store or buy a few things from estate sales and clean it up and repackage it or whatever and sell it.
Why do
and
we
use the
assume?
same,
Why do we just assume that if they're selling that same stuff at a gas station, it has to be stolen?
No, not all.
Like,
not all of it is, but not all of it is stolen, Marty.
So at the same time, even if you buy stuff from Amazon or online and
That's
all those
cool.
things, you don't know where they got it from.
Marty.
No, I'm just saying, think about that.
You gonna look at me. You gonna look me dead in the face.
I'm looking at you
You
dead
gonna
in the face,
what?
and I'm saying you don't know if that stuff was stolen. You don't know where it comes from.
I'm saying I don't know where it came from,
Right.
whether it's on Amazon or from off the streets. But what I'm saying, if I do know that it's stolen, I'm not gonna buy it.
Right. Well, I'm not gonna ask if it's stolen.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, look, if you got a thought, hit us up 1-888-349-DONNIE. Okay?
And by the
Because I want to
way-
know, am I wrong? Or, you know, just, I know somebody out there. I
You know, most of them will be like, "Oh man, I'm with Marty. He he got the game and going." Marty, they
Yeah.
always take your side on stuff like this.
Well,
I'm just
maybe.
saying but I'm just saying, and my baby is in here.
Right.
I'm saying it's wrong.
I bet
You
if
do
you're...
not buy stolen equipment. Period.
If you
If
know...
you even think it's stolen.
Well, that's on you. But if
If
you don't know, I ain't gonna ask. I'm just saying that I'm not gonna ask. You know,
guys,
if-
you're listening to Doni Jones Live.
Yeah.
I'm Donnie the Tree Lady. We're
I'm
supposed
Marty
to say
the
this somewhere
Fly.
halfway
Yeah.
through the show. So
Yeah, well,
you know that you listening
well,
to.
look, I'm Marty and I will buy. I ain't gonna lie. A lot of stuff that I buy now, I don't ask for no receipt. You know, because you can't bring it back anyway.
Yes, you
know.
can. If
I
you
said most of the stuff that I buy, you can't take it back anyway. That's gonna go over your head. I'll tell you about that off the air.
Okay.
Yeah, somebody else out there got me. Look, give me a call. Give us a call. 1-888-349-DONNIE. 1-888-349-DONI. Yeah, there's a lot of products you buy on the
There's a lot-
streets that you
you
don't
know,
ask where you get this from, bro. That's
Marty,
that good. Where
Well,
you
I
get
like
that? No, you don't ask.
You know
that.
what? Whatever.
Yeah.
Pastor Marty,
Yes,
thank
Pastor.
you so much
Uh-huh.
for your
If somebody-
insight on this.
If somebody
subject.
came trying to give me some new Bibles that they got on discount, but y'all steal these Bibles?
I believe
Where they come from?
I believe
Man, I'ma take
in
'em.
the law of a law of attraction, and what you put out, you get
Right.
back.
I didn't say I'm stealing it. I said
Marty?
that I am purchasing it.
Okay.
Anyway,
If there's some children listening to this, don't be buying no stolen equipment. Period.
Yeah.
Because you can get locked up for
Look.
theft by receiving.
Yeah,
So anyway,
anyway.
but we'll be right back, y'all.
All right.
We're getting ready to take a break. All right. Bye bye.
It's Doni Jones Live, Doni Jones Live. It's Doni Jones Live, Doni Jones Live. It's Doni Jones Live, Doni Jones Live.
Hi, I'm Minister Paul Martin.
I'm Linda Martin,
We have a company called the GPP Foundation.
the Foundation for the Least, Lost, Fallen, and the Unsalvageable. We also have an initiative called Stand in the Gap, which we help cancer patients with their finances. We help them with resources for finances and also encouragement.
Our motto is, give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. But if you teach him how to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime.
For more information, go to gppfound.org or gppfound@yahoo.com. Our website phone number is 404-284-0589. That's 404-284-0589.
Hey, write this number down. 1-888-470-VAST. That's 1-888-470-VAST. Have you ever thought about having a produced commercial for your next event? Your church anniversary, birthday, family reunion, or if you just need some production work done, VAST Productions can help. We're an audio video production house specializing in making your audio and video dreams come to life. Thinking about a family documentary or a church history story? Call us at 1-888-470-VAST. That's 1-888-470-8278. VAST Productions has over 20 years of production experience, and we're ready to work for you. To get started, just call 1-888-470-VAST. That's 1-888-470-VAST. That's 1-888-470-8278.
Hey, I'm Doni the Tree Lady, owner of Don's Tree Service and author of From Failure to Fabulous. From Failure to Fabulous is my opportunity to share with you my trials and tribulations of growing a tree service or growing a small business and making it successful by overcoming adversity, and also giving you some tidbits on what you can do on a day-to-day basis to achieve your dreams and be the best that you can be. And you can find us on Amazon. You can go to Doni Jones Live. Anywhere that books are sold, you should be able to find us.
Hey, this is Marty McFly, and real quick, I want to invite you to join me in ministry. Yeah, seriously. I want you to join me in ministry. It's called Turning Point. Log on to YouTube and type in Turning Point. You should see a picture of me pop up there. You know, me in my little robe doing my thing. But anyway, type in Turning Point, push play, check it out. And if you like it, subscribe. All right? And I hope it'll be a blessing to your life, too. Now, back to more Doni Jones Live with Doni and Marty McFly.
Doni Jones Live. It's Doni Jones Live. Doni Jones Live.
Welcome back to Doni Jones Live, where we don't steal equipment and we don't. I'm just kidding. Welcome back to Doni Jones Live. I'm Doni the True Lady.
And I am Marty McFly, giving real life. Real life. You know, this is real life tangible teachings and
It's real life tangible
understandings.
teachings.
You know, I'm saying it it's sad because
Staring at me, too.
yeah, well, I got big eyes, but it's one of those things where even we do this in the church, and this is a hot, quick thing. But there is a thing where they say, well, you got to live like this, strictly like the Bible. This is how you live. But then I'm saying this is across the board.
Right.
You know, the most holiest of holy people. You know. But then there's a thing of like, okay, this is Bible principles, but then there's real life.
That's true. There is real life. For example,
real life.
Like they talk about, give Caesar his due. You're supposed to pay your taxes.
Right.
Well, if you guys have been following me, you guys know that I've had my ups and downs with taxes.
Yep.
I've had my ups and downs with debt. I've had my ups and downs with building a business. I've had my ups and downs with all kinds of things. I've had my ups and downs with my weight. And they talk about gluttony's a sin, all that kind of stuff. So,
right.
People pick and choose, but there are some things that I just truly feel are 100% without a doubt absolutely wrong. You do not touch children inappropriately.
True.
You don't steal, period. However, I'm getting ready to give you a caveat to that. There are people back in the day, and even now, that have to feed their kids, and they've been in situations where they've stolen food from a grocery store to feed themselves.
Yep.
I don't condone stealing, but I've seen situations where somebody felt like that was their last resort because they had to feed their kid.
I remember
I'm not
that just
agreeing
happened not
with it,
too
but
long
I'm
ago.
saying my heart can go, I
Right.
got you.
Have you ever bought a bootleg movie?
I think I did twice in my life.
That's stealing.
Exactly. And
Right.
that's why I won't do it again.
And you ain't got
I
no,
won't
you
do
got
it
a
again.
fire stick or anything like that?
No.
Oh, so you don't do anything like that?
No, nothing. Nothing.
uh-huh.
But you got to think about it. I got too much other stuff I got to fix. So why would I deliberately go out there and do stuff that I'm already like, shoot, I got to get my karma straight in the first place. Like, if you're in debt or if you got bills to pay or you got people you got to pay or things you got to do and you feel like you got to get that stuff right and you're working on getting that stuff right, why would you go out and go steal somebody's product and you're trying to put a product out?
But I think you're missing what the aspect of what we're talking about.
What do you mean?
Okay, because I'm not saying go out there and steal.
But if you
I'm
get a
not
fire
condoning-
stick, it is stealing.
Wait.
There's people that plug up their television to their neighbor's cable.
So who is the thief in that one? The person that you bought the fire stick from? Or I'm saying because it's legit, you
Okay,
can go
Marty,
to a regular store and buy a fire
I'm
stick,
gonna be
right?
100% real with you. My brother right now
Right.
is actually no, it's not my brother. It's somebody he was good friends with. He was good friends with. Is in trouble right now. He bought equipment. He honestly did not know it was stolen.
Right.
And they're trying to charge this gentleman right now with theft by deceit.
That-
Theft by taking.
That happens, but
And so my thing is this: you don't like. In other words, we can make this not be a conversation by saying, just don't do it. And I know in certain,
but it's like just don't do what though?
Don't buy stuff that's stolen.
How do you always know that it's
You don't always know.
exactly?
But if you go to Quick Trip and buy gas and
That
somebody's
doesn't-
standing there,
That doesn't mean just because it's individual. Because
Right.
this was from my friend, from what he told me, it was a Caucasian guy.
so
he
they
had
steal too.
I understand that, but I'm
Right.
saying, and they had a lot of product, and it didn't seem like they were doing anything shady or anything. Sometimes, okay, well, you get a break. I'm saying like this: if God gave you opportunity, and it says, okay, you can't afford the one that you want, but I'm giving you an opportunity for the one that you want, but it's
Right.
at a cheaper price,
Right.
and here's the opportunity bringing it to you. Do you say, no, I don't think that's for me, God, because that might not be a good blessing?
Absolutely.
Okay, you do what you need to do at that time.
Yes, but you do what you need to do at that time. But at the same token, you try to. I don't know. You and I are going to see eye to eye on this.
Oh, no, but if somebody
that's
sees
okay.
my eye, give us a call. 1-888-349-DONNIE. Yes.
And you're listening to Donnie. I'm Donnie the Tree Lady.
Yes, and I am that guy, Marty Big Fly, or
Yes.
Marty Ringer, whatever you want
Marty
to call
Ringer.
me. Just
Yeah,
Marty.
okay.
I rarely ever say my full name, but yeah, Marty. I'm Marty.
Are you wanting to change your name to just Marty now?
No.
You're not Marty McFly.
I am who
are
I
you
am.
flying away?
No, we in
what do you-
Atlanta. People know
we
me.
are in
I
Atlanta.
gotta
Oh, by
stop
the
that.
way, we want to give a shout out to 105.5 The King. We just picked them up as a station that we're on right now.
Yeah.
I wanted to say
I
what's
want to
up
give a
with
shout
that.
out to Killeen, Texas,
Yep.
KRGN
Yep.
there, and all the other affiliates.
That's right. All the other affiliates, absolutely. Little Rock, Arkansas,
You right?
and we got a bunch of them. Greenville.
What's on your paper? What we talking about?
But anyway, you just some kind of you take your pampering today.
What?
Can I?
She is just on one. Just on one.
I am. You came in the door on one, but I'm gonna let you go now.
Well, we can
So
talk
what do
about
you
why.
think-
No, go ahead. Let's talk about him. What? Let's talk about
Once
him.
again, you're listening to Donna the Tree Lady, and I have taken my whatever. Biden.
Yes.
What do you feel about this turn of events with him? How do you feel about it?
I remember way back in the beginning, I was on his ticket. Yeah, I was like, no, he ain't gonna. I was on his. I was like, yeah, he's cool.
He was
people.
on his curtails.
Right.
You were on his tip.
Yep. And then when he's talked about maybe not legalizing marijuana,
Then you kinda
I was
got-
like,
right.
But yeah, out of everybody else that was in the race, I was thinking he was probably the.
Okay.
Best
Well,
one.
I would like to say that I am very thankful that
Uh-huh.
our shows are recorded and that people can look back at this a year from now.
Uh-huh.
He cannot beat Donald Trump.
Why would you say that?
Because he can't.
Oh well, who you think Pete Buttigieg would have? Bernie Sanders,
I'm not crazy about
Warren. Who do you think? Oh, your lady who dropped out a long time ago. So who do you think? Or you just saying that?
I honestly put it like this. I am definitely going to be voting for him because he'll be the nominee.
Yeah.
I'm definitely going to do that. But I personally have a problem with men that touch women inappropriately.
It was okay, yeah.
Okay. I also saw the situation with his wife the other day where I guess somebody came up to the stage and he just stood there like a frozen deer in the headlights while she's like throwing blows and stuff like that. And I'm like, wow, you're not going to step in and even help your wife, who's dealing with this protester. I believe that he rides off the Obama name.
Yeah.
And then he like you said, there are a lot of our men that are locked up that are locked up because of marijuana, and I don't believe that they should be locked up. And he said he wouldn't, and even though I don't
he said
smoke
he was going to
it,
be more steady.
yeah,
behind
there is
it.
no.
That's what he said.
Whatever.
But then at the same time, let me ask you: did he supposed to
And-
turn around and just start fighting those people?
No, but his wife was there, kind of.
Right, and the big
he stood there still.
broadly. I forget her name, but she's on CNN. Simone, I think that's her name, but I might have it wrong. But the black lady that grabbed the lady and pulled her off. I'm saying you got security. It's a thing that if he had turned around and done anything, that would have
Right.
messed. That would have been something that they would start talking about in politics. And I do believe that he would have defended his wife. But at that scene,
In that
he's
very
talking-
moment,
he's turning
his
around.
wife is pulling up her hands and pushing against
Right,
somebody.
and right now
He's
everybody
standing behind her.
and everybody is supporting her right now. They're like, that lady is doing her thing.
That's
Right.
what I'm saying. I'm loving
so
what
why
she's
are
up
you
to.
gonna hate and say, well, he ain't gonna be good because he didn't turn around and fight a whole bunch of protesters?
How did he perform in any of the debates? Did you like his performance in the debates?
You know what is a performance that just happened last Tuesday?
Mm-hmm.
That's what matters. Those votes.
That is true.
You
That
know,
is true.
And the caucus and all that kind of
Okay,
stuff.
cool.
That's what count. More black
That's true.
people went for Biden.
Biden. Oh
Right.
yeah, black people love Biden.
Yeah, but
Black
I'm
people,
saying now,
but let
and
me
if
go
you
back
didn't-
to black people love Biden.
Uh-huh.
Let me go back to my people because I love my people.
Uh-huh.
Okay, there are certain communities right here in the Atlanta area. My people have been voting for the same people for the last 30 years, and our
Right.
community is continue to go down because we keep voting for the same people.
Well, that's-
all we got to do is show up. All we got to do is show up
You know,
sing a few songs.
You make a good point there.
Sing a few songs. Get some people that we like to show up on the stage for you, and we're gonna vote for you. But then when you get in office, you don't do anything to help our communities.
But you know what? But you're right about that, and at the same time, kind of skewed a little bit.
A little bit.
Because
Okay.
the people that really affect your community,
Oh my God! But I don't even go
we
there.
don't vote. I'm saying
I don't vote. I don't want.
We don't
dude,
care about them. We don't even think about them.
Dude, I
And
live
those
in
are the ones that
Atlanta.
really affect
I live
your
in
community.
Atlanta.
You're like, oh,
I live in Atlanta.
They're not going to do anything for us because they try to do a globally
Right.
thing. But if you won't change, it's your local.
That's what I mean. We have local officials here in Atlanta in certain communities.
Right.
And there are certain communities that have abandoned housings,
Yep.
problems with homelessness,
Uh-huh.
and we keep voting for the same exact people that
Right.
aren't making changes in our community and standing up for the people in our community that are struggling and that are having that are dealing with issues such
Right.
as poverty. You know, such as lack of education,
Right.
such as there being a food desert and stuff like that. Yeah, we talk about it. It sounds good, but what changes is happening? And unfortunately, I was like, I had to open my mind. Meaning there were people that from our own community that were like, you know what, bump this, I'm getting ready to vote the other way. And I'm like, how could you leave our community and go vote the other way? Meaning they're going to vote for the orange guy.
Yeah.
And,
Well,
and that, you know what they said? What do we got to lose? What do I say against that if they're telling the truth?
Well, they're not telling the truth for one. But then when I think people like us that's on a platform,
Right.
when you start saying, well, he ain't going to win, you know, we shouldn't do that, that actually
No, I am,
enforces
okay, let
that.
me clarify this. I am voting for Biden if he is the nominee.
He will be.
Okay. Okay, he'll be. Well, I know he's going to be because they already told everybody
Yeah.
else to go sit down so he can be.
I'm saying you got him,
They
and then
basically
you got
told
Bernie.
everybody else to sit down so they can be. So-
Mostly everybody
and
else
Bernie's going to sit down.
And everybody else realized that they wasn't going to win anyway.
Of course not. They got a
Right.
juggernaut machine behind Biden. They're
Yeah.
not.
Right.
You know?
I would
And if
vote.
you don't have the money to compete against Biden, you know,
it ain't the money. It's the swagger. You know what? We'll talk about this on the other
Did
side
you
of this
just
break.
get ready? Did you say swagger?
Yeah.
So now Joe Biden's got swagger.
You know
wow.
what? We'll be back. If you got a thought, hit us up 1-888-349-DONNIE. We'll be right back.
Doni Jones live. Doni Jones live. It's Doni Jones live. Doni Jones live. It's Doni Jones live. Doni Jones live.
Hi, I'm Minister Paul Martin.
I'm Linda Martin,
We have a company called the GPP Foundation.
the Foundation for the Least, Lost, Fallen, and the Unsalvageable. We also have an initiative called Stand in the Gap, which we help cancer patients with their finances. We help them with resources for finances and also encouragement.
Our motto is, give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. But if you teach him how to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime.
For more information, go to gppfound.org or gppfound@yahoo.com. Our website phone number is 404-284-0589. That's 404-284-0589.
Hey, write this number down, 1-888-470-VAST. That's 1-888-470-VAST. Have you ever thought about having a produced commercial for your next event? Your church anniversary, birthday, family reunion, or if you just need some production work done, VAST Productions can help. We're an audio video production house specializing in making your audio and video dreams come to life. Thinking about a family documentary or a church history story? Call us at 1-888-470-VAST. That's 1-888-470-8278. VAST Productions has over 20 years of production experience, and we're ready to work for you. To get started, just call 1-888-470-VAST. That's 1-888-470-VAST. That's 1-888-470-8278.
Hey, I'm Donnie the Tree Lady, owner of Don's Tree Service and author of From Failure to Fabulous. From Failure to Fabulous is my opportunity to share with you my trials and tribulations of growing a tree service or growing a small business and making it successful by overcoming adversity, and also giving you some tidbits on what you can do on a day-to-day basis to achieve your dreams and be the best that you can be. And you can find us on Amazon. You can go to Doni Jones Live. Anywhere that books are sold, you should be able to find us.
Hey, this is Marty McFly, and real quick, I want to invite you to join me in ministry. Yeah, seriously, I want you to join me in ministry. It's called Turning Point. Log on to YouTube and type in Turning Point. You should see a picture of me pop up there, you know, me in my little robe doing my thing. But anyway, type in Turning Point, push play, check it out, and if you like it, subscribe. All right? And I hope it'll be a blessing to your life, too. Now, back to more Doni Jones Live with Doni and Marty McFly.
Doni Jones Live. It's Doni Jones Live. Doni Jones Live.
Hey, I'm Doni the Tree Lady. Welcome back to Doni Jones Live.
And I am Marty McFly, still saying that I like that guy, Mr. Biden.
Y'all, I'm trying to gather my thoughts right now. I ain't gonna
Yeah.
lie. I'm trying to gather
Get
my
up.
thoughts.
Get all of
Because
them.
I love Marty so much.
Uh-huh.
But I'm telling you, me and him gonna go toe to toe about this Biden thing because I just,
Okay,
I don't know.
Well, tell me this.
But we're
If
supposed
not
to be talking
Biden, then who would you
No,
want?
right now, with the way things are, he's the only one we are gonna have to vote for. Nobody else gets a chance.
Wait. All of them had a chance earlier.
Okay, what I'm saying is, okay,
Uh-huh.
the machine that is known as the Democratic Party,
Right.
there were better choices. Whether it was Klobuchar, whether it was Warren, whether it was Buttigieg, whether it
If
was...
they were better choices, wouldn't they last? Think about it.
Okay, dude, you're talking about the same country that has #1 TV shows like trap music or the Real Housewives of
Right.
whatever.
Uh-huh.
People like sensationalism. Most people aren't thinking, but my goal is to use our platform to help people to think.
Right,
and
so-
the thing is, okay, you know what? You know, let me tell you exactly how I feel.
Okay.
I want to vote for Biden because it's what makes everybody feel good. But the truth of the matter is, he's not going to do anything different than any of the other ones. The only one that I felt that really made a difference, in my opinion, was Obama. I really feel
Why do you-
he actually, the Paris, the climate change agreement, he actually, him and his wife pushed for an agenda to get good, healthy food into the schools. He raised people's awareness about the environment, and he also worked globally with other leaders and stuff like that and built relationships. Those are the kind of things that I want our leaders to do. And they're not going to do that. And right now, Biden is so polarizing that, he's not going to be a great international politician. But I think Obama was, and he's just going to ride on the back of Obama's coattails. However, let me go forward and support what you're saying, that we have to support him because what other choices do we have? No, we have to.
I'm saying, at this point, I'm saying when you start with 30-something or 20-something candidates of people that's trying to run for presidency, all right?
People, you know what? I asked people why they wanted to go with Biden. You know what they said?
What?
I just like him.
Yeah, that's. Understand, why do you think people voted for Trump? Because they knew him and they
Yeah,
liked
that's
him.
true.
You know, I'm saying most of the stuff that they're talking about up there, the average person really don't got a clue.
Right.
You know, if
I
you
guess that-
realize what I'm saying, if you really put it on paper and look at it, I love Obama. You know.
Yes.
But now to say what all he do, I really don't.
Right.
No, to say okay, they
Are you
improved.
serious?
Yes, I am being honestly serious in comparison to everybody else. He did a great job. I liked him. I loved him. But really, for me to say, okay, exactly.
The
I know-
Clean Water Act?
Clean Water Act. I know the Affordable Care Act.
Yep, the Affordable Care Act. But he also put in regulations so that companies could not just keep polluting our waterways.
Yeah, but Flint is still dealing with that.
Flint is still dealing with that, but are we talking about that now?
Yeah.
At least with Obama, we were talking about it.
Oh, so
we
now
were
that
trying
we're not
to do something.
talking about it,
Oh, my
is
God.
it better? I'm saying, okay, if back then we just
My
talked
back
about
is
it.
hurting.
You know, I'm saying just being honest, don't get me wrong.
You know what it is,
What?
Marty? I guess it brings me back to the point that I like to talk about in this area, which is doing for self. It doesn't even have to necessarily be entrepreneurship. I think people are waiting for that person to ride in on a white horse and save them. And I'm just saying this to our listeners and the people that hear our voices. It's not going to happen. Nobody is going to save us. Nobody is going to make our life right but us. Nobody. Now, granted, there's policies that can be put in place that could help small businesses, yes. There's policies that can be put in place to help immigrants. Yes. There's policies that can be put in place to help people not discriminate against women or against people in the LGBTQ plus community and minorities. Yes, those are all things, but on an individual basis, I just feel like there's people out there going, just like when Obama got elected. Do you know people was talking about they're going to get a free phone now?
Oh, yeah.
They're going to get a free house now because Obama was elected.
But they did get the Obama phone. But I do remember some of them thinking, oh, I ain't got to pay my rent no more. I was mad that CNN played that girl just yelling like, oh,
yeah, exactly.
I'm saying certain things are misleading.
But it's a mentality, dude. And my thing is this. There's so much opportunity right now available in this country. If we just open our eyes. Right now, you can go take a product, buy it low and sell it higher on eBay or out on the streets like you talk about.
Right, yep.
Or you can start a small business doing something that you love, whether it's braiding hair, whether it's cooking cupcakes, whatever it is. Right now, there's this like you know, I love motivational speaking and people out there writing books and stuff like that, and I watch all these videos and stuff. But you know what the bottom line is? People consume all this stuff and don't do anything with it.
Right.
Like it's like there's a boom right now in that industry, you know, of people, you know, I can do it, I can go be all I can be, I'm gonna go be somebody, but you have to actually be, you have to actually do. And what my prayer is that somebody hears this or hears the tone of my voice and go, you know what, it ain't about the politician, it ain't about Biden,
No.
It ain't about Trump, because you know what, you're gonna be all right, Marty, I'm gonna be all right, regardless of if Trump wins again or whether Biden wins. You know, you're gonna be all right. You know, I've seen my company grow, and I hate to admit this. I hate to admit this on the air, okay? But we went through a really, really tough season, 2000, and even part of 2019. But things have obviously picked up. Well, it wouldn't be obvious because y'all don't know me. But things have picked up, and things are improving, and Trump is in office. I'm not going to say that that's Trump's fault. I'm going to say that that's me working my butt off to do what I have to do to take my business and my companies to the next level. And I think that's what every individual needs to do right now. Stop being so concerned about the election. Go pick whoever it is you're going to vote for. That's what I said. I'm going to vote for whoever, you know, is the Democratic choice. Even though I'm independent, I'm going to pick whoever the Democratic choice is. I'm going to support them. But the bottom line is, if you want to go be somebody, you want to do something, it's going to be up to you to go do it. It's going to be up to you to go pick up the phone and make the phone call and start your business, or to go back to school, or to pursue that dream you've always had. It's up to you.
Right.
It's not going to happen if you don't do it. So that's my rant for the day. I'm just frustrated. I'm serious. This thing with Biden really set me off because I feel like it was staged, and I feel
wait, for him to win? You said it was staged? I'm just curious. Do you believe that his whole thing was staged and it's a conspiracy to make him win?
Maybe it's not a conspiracy. And maybe he legitimately was, because, I mean, there were people lined up for days to vote for him. And black people are the people that put Biden where he is right now. So we use our power to vote and to support this guy. But I really feel like the amount of energy and money that went into raising this guy's profile when there were better candidates out there,
Who?
I feel like
said
Warren.
better ones. Who?
I feel like Warren is a better candidate. I felt like
Go ahead, keep going.
I felt like Buttigieg was a better candidate.
Buttigieg.
I felt like he was a better candidate. I'm not even crazy about Bernie, but I just the thought of us sitting up watching Bernie and Trump fight for a year, I don't want to. I can't do that. But I'm saying I think he was but that's just it doesn't even matter. The bottom line is what I'm trying to say in this segment is that if it is to be, it is up to me. It's up to me to go make it happen. It's up to you to go make it happen. So if you have a dream, you have an idea, the only way that it's going to happen, regardless of who's in office right now, is for you to go do it.
I say you are in control of your destiny. You know, that's the biggest thing is you are in charge of your destiny. I'm saying it's for me. It's like this. Yes, the politicians and the people that are in the house, they have nothing to do.
Yeah.
I'm saying it's still an individual thing with you.
Right.
You know, it's if you want to change in your life,
right?
You want to change a better life or whatever, that goes to you.
Right.
However, if you want to be represented
Right.
You know, a certain kind of way.
But I'm not represented, Marty. I'm not.
Well, look.
Let me tell you.
Oh, wait. Let me
tell you how I'm not represented.
Hold on. Let me
Okay.
say this.
Okay,
I'm an
listen.
American, regardless of how they say my ancestors or whatever.
Okay.
I'm an American.
Yes, you are.
And the representative of America, I want to have pride in.
Absolutely.
When Obama was
so
there,
you got
I had
pride
in
in
that.
exactly.
Now, will I have pride with purple being a pink guy? No, I don't like him.
Right.
Now, anybody else on that?
Who's the pink guy?
I was saying Trump, your guy.
It's orange. Okay, go ahead.
What I'm saying is, I'm not proud of him.
I'm not either, no.
Now, whoever gets in that office, I'm going to be proud of, but that doesn't mean that my everyday life is going to change. That still depends on me.
Exactly.
Right.
But I think you and I are saying the same thing. And my daughter just brought up a good point. Okay, so a lot of who we vote for is policies for the future. But at the same token,
Right.
you got to remember, a lot of people aren't, like you're intelligent. And I'm not saying people aren't intelligent, because I think people are intelligent. But you look at things in a lot more sophisticated way than even I looked at it when I was your age. And I'm talking to my daughter. She's 15. She's over here in the studio. Hey, say hi, Kylie. Okay, so anyway, y'all can hear her back there. But anyway, I think she looks at it in a really sophisticated way because of the way she's been brought up and what she's been exposed to. And she's right, it's about the future, and it's about
Right.
policies that help our whole country.
Yeah.
But what I'm saying, when you talk to individuals, there are individuals, let's take Biden out of the picture. There are individual people in small rural counties right now
Right.
that look at Trump and they're like, he's going to get us a job.
Yeah.
He's not.
Right, but see, what you fail to realize is those people that are doing that now, we had black people doing that when Obama came in. It's the same thing.
You're right. No,
It's the
I'm
exact same
agreeing with
thing,
you.
yeah.
You're right.
So, but
and I guess my frustration is I want people to look at it and go, yes, we should vote. Yes, we should support a candidate we believe in. And if it's not a candidate we believe in, okay, let's support our party or whatever.
Yeah.
Okay. But when it comes down to it, God gives you 2 hands and 2 feet so you can go make it happen. And that's all I'm saying, is to focus on that as opposed to focusing on somebody out there is going to make life right for you, because they're not. Maybe when it comes to the environment, the policies that we put forth will make a difference of who we put in office. But on a day-to-day basis, you putting food in your tummy and in your family's tummy, it comes down to you.
yeah.
Give us a
Hold
call.
that thought. Give us a call at 1-888-349-DONNIE. That's 1-888-349-DONI. Because I want to know your opinion. Because we might be saying the same thing, but we'll be back.
We'll be right back.
It's Doni Jones live. Doni Jones live. It's Doni Jones live. Doni Jones live. It's Doni Jones live. Doni Jones live.
Hi, I'm Minister Paul Martin.
I'm Linda Martin,
We have a company called the GPP Foundation.
a foundation for the least, lost, fallen, and the unsalvageable. We also have an initiative called Stand in the Gap, which we help cancer patients with their finances. We help them with resources for finances and also encouragement.
Our motto is, give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. But if you teach him how to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime.
For more information, go to gppfound.org or gppfound@yahoo.com. Our website phone number is 404-284-0589. That's 404-284-0589.
Hey, write this number down: 1-888-470-VAST. That's 1-888-470-VAST. Have you ever thought about having a produced commercial for your next event, your church anniversary, birthday, family reunion, or if you just need some production work done? VAST Productions can help. We're an audio-video production house specializing in making your audio and video dreams come to life. Thinking about a family documentary or a church history story? Call us at 1-888-470-VAST. That's 1-888-470-8278. VAST Productions has over 20 years of production experience, and we're ready to work for you. To get started, just call 1-888-470-VAST. That's 1-888-470-VAST. That's 1-888-470-8278.
Hey, I'm Donnie the Tree Lady, owner of Don's Tree Service and author of From Failure to Fabulous. From Failure to Fabulous is my opportunity to share with you my trials and tribulations of growing a tree service or growing a small business and making it successful by overcoming adversity, and also giving you some tidbits on what you can do on a day-to-day basis to achieve your dreams and be the best that you can be. And you can find us on Amazon. You can go to Doni Jones Live. Anywhere that books are sold, you should be able to find us.
Hey, this is Marty McFly, and real quick, I want to invite you to join me in ministry. Yeah, seriously, I want you to join me in ministry. It's called Turning Point. Log on to YouTube and type in Turning Point. You should see a picture of me pop up there, you know, me in my little robe doing my thing. But anyway, type in Turning Point, push play, check it out, and if you like it, subscribe. All right? And I hope it'll be a blessing to your life, too. Now, back to more Doni Jones Live with Doni and Marty McFly.
Doni Jones Live. It's Doni Jones Live.
Welcome back to Doni Jones Live, where we just have a good time doing what we do with Marty McFly.
Yeah.
Praise God.
Praise God.
So thankful to have you, my brother.
Did you go to church last Sunday?
Yeah, actually I did. It was a great message.
What was it?
It was about having us go out into the world and be an actual true fisher of men. And they were talking about how a lot of times at church we stay in our four walls. As opposed to actually going out and bringing people in, and that we've got to get outside those four walls and go out to the people. So yeah, it was pretty cool.
Because you know, it was funny. He was emailing and texting me all Sunday morning when I was in church. That's why I was like, did she go to church?
I did.
Today?
I started working on that project early Sunday morning. And then I went to church, and then I got right back on it. I watched the webinar about marketing and promotions by Billie Jean, as well as one by Mel Robbins. It was pretty good.
I could tell.
And what is the other one I watched? What was the other one I watched? Oh, she's so good. Marie Forleo. I'm doing her B school, so off the chain. So my goal.
Her B school?
It's called B school. It's like business school, but it's an online course. But yeah, it's so awesome. So awesome. So yeah, a little inspired to get myself out there, get us out there, learn how to do what I do and be better, bring more value.
What you do. Bringing more value to your business and your company and everything like that.
All of us. Right. All of the above.
You said all of us. Okay, all of the above. I ain't mad at you. Do your thing.
That's good.
I'm actually glad that you went to church and you remember what they was talking about.
I do, because I feel like if I can get better, be better, and be more profitable, that I can do what I'm supposed to do and handle my business the way I'm supposed to, so I can create opportunities for people and do things in a timely manner. So I'm just trying to be the best that I can be and use this knowledge and information so that we can continue to grow our platform and, you know, walk in the right way that you should walk and do things in an orderly fashion and not always
You know what?
be
I don't know
behind
what
the
was
eyeball.
in your coffee today.
I don't know, but this stuff was good. I feel like
It's just one of those interesting days. You're just engaged a little bit differently today, and
yeah, but see, when you're different, I don't know if it's good. Because you get this thing on your forehead.
What? I do?
Yeah, you do. You can't change it. It's just who you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, Marty, what's going on, buddy?
Nothing. I ain't got nothing going on right now. I'm saying it's the regular routine of the, life and everything. Yeah. And, I always try to think of new things to communicate with people about and let them know, what they should be doing in life in the spiritual world, in a sense.
Absolutely, yeah.
And one of the things that I really want to remind people, or I would say my inspirational thought, if that was that.
Marty's moment, yeah.
I ain't going to say my moment, but...
Marty's minute.
No, I'm longer than a minute sometimes.
Marty's motivational.
Just you ain't even got a title.
Okay, I don't have to do a line.
Okay. Nah, because I'm saying back in the day I had this big intro and everything, and now, but she was like, no, I want to talk with you. I don't want you to be by yourself. Anyway, but no.
But I think you should. I think we should do that again. Okay, go ahead.
Anyway, a lot of times people refer to us being the salt of the world.
Yeah.
And people like yourself and like myself, and actually people that call themselves being Christians or Jesus followers, they say we're the salt of the world. And, if you think about it, or if you ask yourself this question, how salty am I? And is my salt really affecting, people? Because see, if you think about all the attributes that salt does,
right.
it when it's up north, when the ice is on the ground and everything. Or
Right.
actually down here when it freezes over, you put salt out. And
Right.
salt melts the ice.
Right.
You know, the same thing with us. You know, we being salt, we can sometimes say the right words and melt the hard ice around other people's heart.
Yes,
you
we
know?
can.
So you always got to ask yourself, in a sense, how salty am I? You know, because you can clean things with salt. You know, like my wife has this cast iron pan or whatever that she doesn't want me to wash it with regular water or whatever and everything, because I guess it takes away some flavoring or whatever.
Right.
But she puts salt in it and like
Oh,
cleans
okay.
it with salt and everything.
That's cool.
But it's so many different attributes that you do with salt, like
Yeah.
even preserving meat. You know, you put back in the country and sometimes, and some other places to preserve meat, you wrap it in salt and everything, and it preserves it. And it's in the same thing with us as followers. We have to be that same kind of potent salt that we can either break the ice in people's heart if we need to help them clean their self up, or if we need to preserve what they have. You know, it's kind of like, how salty are you? You know, so in a sense, now to put it in layman terms, how effective are you, you know, in your walk with Christ, or are you saying that I'm a believer and I want to be like a disciple of God? You know, well, how effective are you?
Right.
You know, and are you really applying yourself to do these things?
Yeah.
You know, are you seeing that person that if they say something nasty to you, are you able to return kindness to them?
Yeah.
To break that hardness of them. If someone, you see a young man that is going the wrong way, can you be effective enough to clean him up or help him clean himself up to
Right.
move in a different direction?
Yeah.
You know, in a sense, don't just don't go to church and go home and be like, it's all about me. You know,
Yeah.
kind of like what you were saying about your sermon last week about,
Yeah.
you know, being outside the four walls.
Yes.
You know,
absolutely. Yeah.
So you do have to get outside of those four walls, and but once you're out there, how effective are you?
Right.
Are you just trying to get somebody to come to your church so you can build your membership, or are you
Ooh,
out
you
there
better
to
preach.
really help people?
Right.
You know, and I think that's the biggest goal. That's the
Right.
biggest thing is helping people. Jesus
Yeah.
went through this whole all of the gospels in a sense, helping people.
Yeah.
It wasn't, hey y'all, I got a plan for us to make some more money. If we go into this village,
Right,
you know,
right.
we can do a revival.
Yeah.
You know, and I'll preach 4 days and then we go. Nah, he
No,
wasn't
he
doing
wasn't
that.
even doing that.
He was
Yeah.
going around helping people.
Yeah.
You know, so that's one of the things that we got to do, in a sense, is help people and whatever is placed on your heart. You know, God talks to you as an individual.
Right. That's
You
true.
know, first, especially people that are in leadership,
Mm-hmm.
you know, he's going to communicate with you, and what the message that he gives you, he might not give to everybody else.
Come on now.
You know,
Yeah.
yours, in a sense, was talking about being fisher of men.
Right.
You know, in that whole story, Jesus got into Peter's boat, pushed it out, and talked to Peter first.
Yes.
Then he turned around and talked to the crowd. You know, in a sense, the one that was a leader, you know, he said, let's go out a little bit farther.
Yeah.
You know, now understand, this is the man that's been up all night fishing and getting nothing. You know, and a lot of us do that same thing. We throw our nets out and hope to get something back in.
Come on now.
We throw our goals, our dreams, you know, our money to so many things, hoping that there's a return. But think about if you've been doing this for longer than a night
Yeah.
and you're not getting it back, and then you got somebody that comes up there and say, hey, why don't you push out a little bit farther? You have to listen to that,
Yeah.
trust that, you know, and understand that sometimes Jesus just talks to you. And everybody else is not going to understand your plan because he talked to you first.
Yeah.
Because he sees your future. He knew that guy was going to be a leader. So first he had to talk to him.
That's
then he
right.
turned around and talked to the people. Then he said, try the other side. So anyway, that's just a thought for right now. You know, you caught me off guard. So
I did not catch you off guard.
you really
That was
did.
Marty. That was who you are.
No.
That that side of you is what people love. That's what I love about you. The way you just tapped into that spoke to me. That
Well,
really did. And I think it touched a lot of people. And if that touched you and you got something, I want specifically, if that touched you, I want you to reach out and give Marty a hey, high five, or whatever you want to do over the phone. Just leave a comment. 1-888-349-DONNIE. That's 1-888-349-DONNIE.
I'm gonna do that one more, 'cause I don't know if you
Yeah,
know.
I'm going to do that one more time. 1-888.
Yeah, 1-888.
349 Donnie. That's DONI. Seriously, because that was absolutely powerful. And what it made me think about is vision.
Yeah.
Sometimes God gives you a word, or in essence, like with me being an entrepreneur or a business person, he gives you a vision.
Right.
And sometimes you don't understand why other people aren't following your vision, or other people aren't understanding your vision, or other people aren't supporting your vision, or they
Right.
got something to say about your vision. It's because God didn't give it to them.
Exactly.
And sometimes the thing that you have to do is you have to get out of the boat. You got to walk on the water.
Right.
You got to follow the vision that God gave you, and don't be afraid. When you get out there, and if you are afraid, look to Him. Stay faithful
Exactly.
stay faithful in your good doing, and you'll get to your destination, and then you can turn around and lead others. But a lot of times when we get a vision and we're not all the way there yet, we're trying to explain it to people and bring people along, and people are like, wait, why are we changing direction? Wait, why are we doing it this way? Wait. Well, it's because they can't see what you see.
Right. They
because
weren't
the
given
vision wasn't given to them. You know what I mean? But your vision can still be a blessing to them. You know? And so I just think if as believers and as people of faith, if we start focusing in on what God said to us or what we perceive our vision to be, and we concentrate on that and not concentrate on trying to fix somebody else, then we're going to be all right, you know?
Yeah.
And we're going to bring our vision to pass. And we're going to be the fisher of men that we're supposed to be.
But I want to just catch small trout. I don't want to catch a whole lot of fish. I just want to catch a
And that's okay.
I might catch it and just throw it back. I don't know. But
That's okay. You silly.
I'm just saying. Anyway,
I think I just called you.
yeah, give us a call, 1-888-349-DONI. If anything that we said that you want to chime in on, comment on, look, that's why the phone line is here.
That's
You
right.
You can
We
always
want to hear from you.
Yep, we want to hear from you because we only got a few more minutes on the show. So, Donnie,
And I don't think a lot
last
of people
thoughts?
know that we're on Instagram either. Doni Jones Live, we're on Instagram.
Yep.
Listen on Doni Jones. You know what? I'm going to be transparent, you guys. You know how when you say God gave you a vision?
Uh-huh.
Well, I've got to be honest with you guys and let you know that for the longest time, people could find us as Doni Jones Live. But we took some advice, and someone told us to just change it to Doni Jones, which I don't know why I took that advice. So we've got to find a way to switch it back to Doni Jones Live on our Instagram. And we're going to do that, but they can still find us
Being
that
honest, if you type in Doni
Jones,
Jones, at
it'll
this
come up.
point, you're going to find us
way. Yeah.
somewhere.
Because he Googled me just to make sure I was real. So, and that's why he started working with me. I'm messing with you.
Look, y'all, we love y'all. We're going to see y'all next week at the same, I don't want to say bat channel, but
Why not?
at the same station, right here at the same time. And we love y'all. But, Donnie, any parting words? Oh, we ain't got time. I'm sorry. Look,
You
we're going to
silly.
see y'all next
Follow
week.
your vision.
Give us a call, 1-888-349-DONI. And I will see you next week.
Yeah.
Jones Live, Doni Jones Live. It's Doni Jones Live, Doni Jones Live. It's Doni Jones Live, Doni Jones Live.
Hi, I'm Minister Paul Martin.
I'm Linda Martin,
We have a company called the GPP Foundation.
a foundation for the least, lost, fallen, and the unsalvageable. We also have an initiative called Stand in the Gap, which we help cancer patients with their finances. We help them with resources for finances and also encouragement.
Our motto is, give a man a fish, he'll eat for a day. But if you teach him how to fish, he'll eat for a lifetime.
For more information, go to gppfound.org or gppfound@yahoo.com. Our website, phone number is 404-284-0589. That's 404-284-0589.
Hey, write this number down, 1-888-470-VAST. That's 1-888-470-VAST. Have you ever thought about having a produced commercial for your next event? Your church anniversary, birthday, family reunion, or if you just need some production work done? VAST Productions can help. We're an audio-video production house specializing in making your audio and video dreams come to life. Thinking about a family documentary or a church history story? Call us at 1-888-470-VAST. That's 1-888-470-8278. VAST Productions has over 20 years of production experience, and we're ready to work for you. To get started, just call 1-888-470-VAST. That's 1-888-470-VAST. That's 1-888-470-8278.